Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is November 15, 2021. Let's do a quick market update for tomorrow, November 16, 2021. So with that, we'll look at beaten down stocks, look at the high short ratio stocks and low price stocks that can really go higher. And also look at the top stocks with sell put options and look at insider and institutions buys and also TTM squeeze. And we look at few more indications and go from there. So with that, let's jump in here, look at the quick market update. From a market update perspective, today we had a little bit down day. As you can see here, the major indices, the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 all down a little bit. As you look through here, we got a few news items here. Our president, Mr. Biden, he signs $1 trillion partial infra bill here. That will be a great start here. I think that can unlock the funds for the public works and start this whole rebuilding going forward. And we got this Lucid here, Tesla killer, supposedly a Tesla killer. Looks like they have a lot of new reservations. Stock is going higher. And we got airlines here. Think about United, Southwest, and all these airlines, Delta. They're all doing well here. Holiday season will be really costlier, so these airlines can make money. Generally, the travel sector is doing well with folks taking vaccines and traveling. And then we got the retail sales in October. Looks it's expected to be strong, showing the economy is back on track. So we got to watch carefully here. Fed will be looking for these indications to see if it is good to do some tightening here. And then we got here Twilio CEO. Twilio is a great stock, but it's down for a while here. So the CEO thinks it's a good time to buy the stock here. And then you got Oatly here. Oatly stock down big time after the revenue warning. And we got Marathon Digital, ticker symbol MARA. They did an upsized convertible senior notes here. Stock tanked big time. So with that, let's look at market update from Thinkorswim and take it from there. So from a market update perspective, as you can see here, let's start with the indices here and the futures. Let's start with the futures. As you can look through here, S&P 500 is a rocket ship here. A little bit weak today, but still right now, futures perspective, it's up a little bit. And Nasdaq, as you can scan through here, Nasdaq is also a little bit strong here in the futures market, but in the normal market, it came down a little bit today. And as you look through here, Dow Jones Industrial Average is also up slightly. This can change overnight. And Russell 2000 is down a little bit. So we'll look at these situations and see what we can do. And from a stock perspective, let's look at few stocks here. As you look here, we got major big cap stocks here. Apple is a little bit struggling here, trading range. RSI is still high. I would be waiting for Apple to come down a little bit and then buy. Microsoft is rocket ship here. As you can see, RSI is 70. It's overbought here. As you can see here, it's almost at the top here. I would wait for a pullback before I buy Microsoft. And then you got Amazon.com here. After coming down pretty hard after the earnings announcement, it's going higher. Right now, I would wait for a pullback to buy. And Facebook right now, RSI is 59. This was a great one to buy last week and the week before. Now it's going higher. I would wait for a little pullback here. With that, let's go into a couple more stocks here and go from there. As you look through here, in a cursory look, I would not buy Google or Netflix here. And same story, NVIDIA is super hot. I would wait for the earnings and see if it comes down and then buy. On the other hand, Johnson & Johnson or the J&J here, you could buy this here. I think this company is trying to split itself into two here. I think this is a good one to buy here. And let's look at a few more here. So as you look through here, Lockheed Martin, great defense contractor. You could still buy this one here. RSI 46 tells it's oversold at this time. I would wait to buy AbbVie. as well as Accenture. You could still buy CrowdStrike here. CrowdStrike down 30 points today. I think it's a good one to buy and accumulate at these levels here. And let's look at a few more here. So Home Depot and Lowe's, they're too hot right now. I would wait for a pullback here. TJX is also gaining some momentum. I will wait for a little pullback. McDonald's is super hot here. Consumers are spending. That's why all these consumer cyclical names are going higher. And let's look at a few more here. All right, so we got financials here. Financials also doing great. You could still buy some JP Morgan here, given RSI is just 46. As you look through here, we got Square. Square is a great buy here. You could buy some Square here. Its RSI is 41, trying to go slowly higher here. And PayPal is a good buy here. It's stabilizing, as you can see here. This could be a starting point for this stock to go higher. And we'll look at a few more here and take it from there. All right, Tesla is coming down. Right now it's in a buying territory here. RSI 50. You could slowly buy Tesla at these levels here. And NEO is also a good one to buy here. Right now RSI is 51. You could buy some NEO slowly and take it from there. And Lucid and Fisker, I would wait, hold on a little bit and wait for them to pull back a little bit and then buy those. And let's look at the last one here and take it from there. All right, so PaySafe, after coming so down here last week after the earnings, this is a good one to buy now. You could safely buy PaySafe. And Bumble is also down big time after the earnings, slowly going higher now. You could still buy some Bumble here. And we got Beyond Meat, it's also stabilizing. Right now it's down a little bit. I think it's good to slowly buy Beyond Meat and take it from there. Disney is a great reopening play here. I would be a buyer of Disney stock at these levels and take it from there. So with that, let's quickly look at ETF market and see what ETFs are telling us. With that, let's go into ETF here and look at the major ETF. As you look through here, let's quickly look at index here and major indices. As you look through here, the Spiders, which is the United States ETF here, doing great. RSI 68 and QQQ, EEM, all doing pretty okay here. One of the things that you can do here is look at EEM here. You could buy some emerging market here. Given RSI is 57, you could slowly buy, but I would probably hold on to it. There are better candidates. As you can look through here, energy is down a little bit. RSI 54. Energy may not be suitable for all investors, especially green-minded investors. You should pass on energy here. Instead, look at other names. Utilities, as you can see here, a little bit weak with the RSI 51 here. It's gaining some momentum now. As the interest rates go higher, people will swap out of the utility into the bonds. And as you scan through here, we got oil, again low a little bit. And then you got here communications. Think about Facebook and Twitter, Snapchat, that whole sector, even Pinterest. That's a good one to buy here and accumulate. It's slowly getting some momentum, as you can see here, but still it's good. It's a good one to buy. So next, let's look at major trends here. From a major trend perspective, as you can see here, clean energy is still strong. It's a little bit weak in the last 10 days, but good ones to buy are human genomic stocks here, gene editing stocks. We can look at some of those as we go forward. And then you got biotechnology. It's also a little bit weaker here. A lot of people already took vaccines. That's why these stocks are not doing great. Maybe with the booster shot, it can improve the situation. But generally, biotechnology is a little bit weaker now. And then as you can look through here, the fintech is a little bit weaker. We could look at some fintech play and go from there. And cloud computing is also a little bit down here. Think about all the great names like DocuSign, Twilio. They did very well last year. Now they're struggling a little bit. We'll look at some of those and take it from there. So with that, let's look at the country here and see how our country is doing. So as you look through here, SPY, United States of America doing great, almost at the top here. But if you look at emerging market, down 11% from 52-week high. Keep watching the RSI level. Brazil, you could still buy some Brazilian stocks here. Think about PAGS, think about StoneCo, RSI 49 here. You could also look at Russia here and Hong Kong. You could buy some stocks there. You could also buy some stocks in Germany and South Korea, Australia, Latin America, even Mexico is good. And you could also look at United Kingdom here. And last but not least, you could also buy South African stocks here or even this South African ETF here. So with that, now let's go into the stock market and look at the stock market actions. As you look through here, we got great stocks here. What we'll do is we'll look at the volume here with the volume greater than 1 million. So that way we look at some of these stable stocks with a nice trading volume. These are very liquid stocks, so that there you go. So now we got all the, let's actually do an auto filter here and volume greater than 1 million. So there you go. Now we got all these great stocks with a nice volume here. These are liquid stocks. Next, what we'll do is we'll look at beaten down stocks in one day. Like today, what stocks are beaten down? Let's start there. So as you look through here today, let's give it a minute here. So keep watching here. See here, we got one day column right here. So as you look through here, we got one day. These stocks like Bit Brother here, very low price stock, $1.89, down huge here in one day, 28% down here. And we got Talos down big time. Keep watching here. Some of these stocks have got nice sales growth here. BT has got a nice 1 year growth, also nice gross margin. Talos also has a nice gross margin here. Some of these stocks, you could slowly buy into this weakness here. As an example, I would not jump into high RSI candidates like BitBrother. Look here, it's gone up so much in the last 5 day and 10 day and 1 month. I would pass this one up right here. I would wait for a little more pullback on the BitBrother here. Instead, Talos is a good one here. You could slowly buy some Talos. But only problem with the Talos is there is no sales growth here. And there is some gross margin, but there is no sales growth. So that's why don't buy too much here. It's okay to buy a little bit as a contrarian and take it from there. On the other hand, Marathon Digital here, ticker symbol MARA, nice sales growth, nice, as you can see here, and also gross margin is negative as you see here, but nice sales growth, nice quarter over quarter growth. Also, you could buy some Marathon into this weakness here. I think it was a little bit weak because they sold some convertible bonds here. That's why it's weak. You could buy into this and take it from there. And then you got a few more here as you scan through here. What we'll do now is we'll look at stronger candidates, and let's say we want gross margin, positive gross margin. Let's click on positive gross margin here. Now you should get only the stocks with a positive gross margin. As you can see here, these are the stronger candidates. Still they're down big time in one day with the positive gross margin. So you could look at some of these names here. These could be the little more stronger candidates. Look here, one of my favorites, Splunk down 18% today. That's a huge drop here. You could look at some of these things. And also we got ME here, 23andMe, one of the good stocks here, and down 11% today. You could look at that one too. And I love Confluent. It's a great software play here. Today it's down big time, 11%. And even CrowdStrike, which is a great stock here. One-time opportunity. We should buy some CrowdStrike into this weakness here. And Duolingo, I love this stock here. Many people use Duolingo to study language and becoming really nice with the languages. I would slowly look at this Duolingo into this weakness here and go from there. So what we'll also do is we want to look at low RSI candidates. We don't want to look at high RSI. So let's click on this low RSI here and just look at low RSI candidates here. So now we are just looking at the low RSI candidates, still down big time. Keep watching here. all these stocks are down big time. We are getting this nice gross margin and low RSI candidates. Low RSI means stock can go higher, it's beaten down, pulled back. And gross margin positive means these companies are having a gross margin. These are a little more stronger candidates here. Keep watching. We got stocks like uh, Oatly down big time here today, 20% down. Precision, one of my favorite stock here. You could look at that one too. And as you look through here, we got a few more. Even Celsius holding that we talked about yesterday, down 6% today. You could buy some Celsius holdings into this weakness here and take it from there. And you got a few more as you can scan through here. Now what we'll do is we'll look at stronger candidates here. Let's say we also want a positive sales growth here. So now you will even get stronger candidates. So these are the ones that you could look at. Look at this small company Biolase here, BIOL. Look here, we got insiders buying this company here, 13%. Institutions are also buying slowly. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Stock has been dropping off of late, has done great in 1 year, 62% in 1 year, down 93% in 5 years, as you can see here. So you could slowly buy into this play here. Also has got a little bit lower debt to equity ratio. You could look at this one here and slowly buy. And then you got few more as you look through here. We got Peabody Energy for the folks who want to look at the energy industry here. This one is also, as you see here, low RSI. RSI just 41, and stock is down pretty much in 1 day, 5 day, 10 day, and so on and so forth. Has done great in 6 months and 1 year. So you could many folks don't like energy. You could pass up on the energy, but look at other names here like Celsius Holdings, a good one here. Alkaline Water, a low price stock here, as you can see here. Down big time. There is some sales growth, as you can see here. Good gross margin. And we got few more names here. Look, we got Redfin here, one of my favorite here. You could slowly accumulate Redfin at these levels. It's on a sale as of now. And as you can scan through here, I think that's pretty much in this 1 day area here with the low RSI. So now what we'll do is really we will look at 5-day drop here. I typically look at a 5-day drop to get some idea. So with that, let's do an auto filter here and look at the 5-day drop and see what stocks have gone down big time in last 5 days. There you go. Let's give it a minute here. All right, so let's also put a volume filter here. We want volume greater than 1 million here. As you look through here, we got these stocks here with the nice drop in last 5 days. Look at a couple of these companies, great companies. So we'll also say net margin positive, so that way we get net margin positive companies or gross margin positive companies. And let's also say low RSI. So now we are getting some better candidates as you can scan through here. Look here, we got TISI, very small company here. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin, down big as you can see here all the way, but it's trying to bounce back here. So you could look at this very small price company like TISI here. Keep watching here. We got just the low RSI candidates. Our RSI is somewhere here 26. So you could look at this name here, TISI, PaySafe is a good one. AMRS, it's also a good one here. And we got a few more here. JAMF, you could, Apple is coming up with some competing product here. You could probably skip this one for now and see, if it bounces back a little bit. But otherwise, look at Purple Innovation. It's trying to bounce back here. That's a good one too. And as you look through here, wheels up, it's actually down right now, but GPL here trying to bounce back. You could look at that one too. Bumble after the big drop here trying to bounce back. That's a good one also. As you scan through, we got few more here. AWH is one of my favorite here. After that huge big drop, now it's trying to go up nicely in one day, 8.5%. You could still buy this low price stock here. AWH. I'm sure this will double in maybe say 6 months or so. Good one to buy and accumulate. And then you got 3D systems after the big huge drop. Now 3D systems is trying to go higher, as you can see here, up 1.5% in the last one day, just today. As you look through, we got few more here. We could look at Fortuna Silver. This one tanked big time like last week. Now it's trying to recover. I think it's a good one to buy here. And I still like ALKS here. It's still down today. I think it's a good one to accumulate here. Great price. And also PGen is a good one too. As we look through, we got a few more names here. REI, Ring Energy, trying to bounce back here as we scan through here. It's also a good one here. And we got Schrodinger, a great stock on a sale at this time. You could buy that one too. And we got a few more. TXMD, this is a great one here, down big time. As you can see here, you could buy slowly into this one. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin, and low debt here. You could buy this one. This also can go higher quickly. And Toast is still down, as you can see here. I think this is stabilizing now. You could slowly buy into some Toast and take it from there. And we got a few more here as we scan through here. What we'll also do now is we'll scan through little more stronger candidates here. Let's say positive sales growth here. So you'll get only the positive sales growth companies. Now we are seeing even stronger companies, as you see here. Look here, we got stocks like AWH again. CELH Holdings, a great one, big drop. 3D Systems, again, a great one here. Boxlight, great sales growth, great gross margin. Stock has been done pretty much, big time here. You could skip if you're not comfortable here, but you could look at stocks like Fortuna Silver, ALKS, and so on and so forth. Now we can even look at net margin positive candidates, so that way you'll even see better companies. So we can say here net margin. I think we don't have a filter here, but we could just go here and say net margin greater than 0 here. You will get even stronger candidates. There you go. Now you'll see even stronger candidates with net margin positive here. You could look into some of these stocks here and buy them slowly. I like CELH, DDD is a good one. Even CBAT here, China based energy play here, down big time. You could look at that one too. As you scan through, Disney is a good one here. Disney is down big time. You could buy some Disney at these levels here. Digital Turbine, one of my favorite. You could accumulate this one also. And as you scan through, we got a few more. Cleveland Cliffs here down, as you can see here. A low RSI, just 48. That's a good one also. Marriott Holdings down. I think with the travel coming back, you could buy this one also. And Dynatrace is one of my favorite here. You could buy some Dynatrace given the RSI is low here. And you got a few more you can take a look at here and see if it's worth buying. Given all of these have got low RSI, nice sales growth and nice gross margin, you could slowly accumulate and take it from there. So what we'll do now is we'll look at high short ratio candidates here and see if we can make some money by buying these high short ratio candidates. Let's remove the filters here and put a volume greater than 1 million shares traded here and say we want high high short ratio. Let's give it a minute here. So as you scan through here, we got a short ratio right here. So first few things, stocks don't have short ratio. Let's skip them. As you scan through here, we got BKKT. It's again a crypto here, Bitcoin play here. As you scan through, very high short ratio, RSI is 52. That tells you it's it's okay to slowly start buying this company here, given the high short ratio and low float here. This can go higher, but buy slowly. Don't need to rush and buy all at once. Buy slowly. I think it's okay to buy. Even today it dropped, as you can see here, around 11%, so you could buy slowly and accumulate. As you scan through, we got few more here. We got AGC. I would not buy AGC here, given the RSI levels is a little high here. I would skip this one here. What we'll do is we'll skip the high RSI candidates and look at only low RSI candidates. Now we are getting the stronger candidates, as you can see here. Still high short ratio, as you see here, but low RSI. The moment it's a low RSI, we know these can bounce nicely. So that's why these are stronger candidates. Keep watching here. We got Lemonade, one of my favorite company here. We got FUV. This also goes up and down wildly. Right now it's down with the high short ratio. This can go higher. We got View here, and so on and so forth. So keep watching here. Some of these stocks are trying to go higher slowly. For example, Tiger after dropping like last week and last couple of weeks, now it's trying to improve. This is a good one. You could still buy Tiger given the RSI just 41 here. As you scan through here, we got few more stocks. AGRI, it's also trying to bounce back here. You could look at this one also. Now what we'll do is we'll look at low debt candidates here. So we could even be a little more selective and look at low debt candidates. Now we see all the low debt candidates, and we could also say we want gross margin, positive here. Like say positive gross margin. We are even selecting and going after the stronger candidates here. So these are a little more stronger candidates. You could look at these things. Look here, Tattooed Chef. After going down for a while, now it's trying to improve here. You could buy some Tattooed Chef here, take it from there. GoTo is a good one. I'd been accumulating GoTo as and when it dropped below $3 here. I think it's doing nicely so far. You could buy, if it falls down further, you could buy some GoTo with a nice short ratio here. This can squeeze and go higher. And as you can see here, we got few more here. Arcan Toast is a great one. REKR, you could buy this one also. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. And Doximity is one of my favorite here. Oatly is a good one. If you're a contrarian like me, you could slowly buy some Oatly, sock it away. It's again non-alcoholic beverage here. With all these beverage stocks coming down, Oatly also came down big time after this revenue miss here. Poshmark, second hand again. I think it's a good one too. You could buy some Poshmark with a high short ratio. This also can go higher. And we got a few more here. We got Microvision, FT, Space, Virgin Galactic, a good one here. At these levels here with the low RSI, I'm willing to buy some Virgin Galactic here. Take it from there. And we got Ollie here again. This one also came down pretty hard. Now trying to improve. This tells you these stocks want to go higher and still a high short ratio. This can slowly creating a squeeze, as you can see here. And we got a few more here. Even Aspira Health here, high short ratio. Trying to improve, as you can see here. We got Continental Resources, again a good one. In the oil patch, it's a good play here. You could buy this one also and take it from there. And we got a few more as you scan through here. Keep watching the short ratio here. It's becoming progressively lower and lower. You could still buy into some of these things here. Bluebird Bio down big time here, trying to improve. In 5 days, you could slowly buy as a contrarian here. Angie is trying to improve in 1 day, 5 days. You could look at that one also. So with that now, as you can scan through here, our short ratio is still 10%, but it's dropping down. We would not go down the food chain here, but I would still buy stocks like PAGS, DDD, it's a good one also, 3D Systems here, and even Nectar and Bumble, they're also good here. So with that, let's jump in here and look at a little more stronger candidates. Let's say we want a positive net margin. or let's say let's start with the positive sales growth here and then net margin. So now we are getting even stronger candidates. Keep watching short ratio, still high short ratio. We got positive sales growth, positive net margin, solid companies here, and these are all good ones to slowly buy and accumulate and take it from there. And we could also say positive net margin. We'll even get stronger companies that you could buy at these levels. There you go. Now you're even getting the stronger candidates. Keep watching now. Shorts are afraid to, sell these stocks here, short sell these stocks here. Still high short ratio. You could buy some of these names here like Tiger, Himax, Continental Resource, VC Properties, VMware, Purple Vision, so on and so forth. Afterwards, it will stop dropping here. I think probably about 9-8% short ratio you could still buy, but now it's dropping off, even big time. So those are the ones you can play with the high short ratio candidate. And now we'll remove the filter here and probably look at a few trends here. So one thing that we looked at is from a trend perspective, we saw the fintech is down a little bit. We could click on fintech and see what we can do in fintech area and go from there. So as you see here, we got fintech candidates here. Even Tiger is also a fintech here, China-based fintech play. It's a low RSI. Let's actually get only the low RSI candidates here. There you go. So these are all the low RSI candidates, all fintech plays, down big time. Some of these are recovering, as you can see here, like Shift 4. This was down like maybe week or two ago, now coming up nicely. Still you can buy here. RSI is 49. And you've got future China here, future fintech, down big time. I think this is a good one to buy at these levels here. Very low price stock here. This can bounce nicely. And Q2 holding, this has been coming down, but now it's going higher. I think Q2 is a good one here. Only thing is they got a little bit higher debt ratio, but it's manageable. And then we got few more here like Square, PAX is a good one. Western Union is a good one. Keep watching here. Some of these stocks are rebounding slowly. Even MITK, little stock with the $17 here price tag, trying to bounce back. You could buy that one too. C is one of my favorite, $343 here. It's also trying to bounce back here. Great stock to buy at these levels and take it from there. And we got a few more here like Jack Henry, Upstart. Upstart, keep watching Upstart here. Down big time here. RSI is 38. You could buy some Upstart here and accumulate slowly. And we got a few more here. UiPath is one of my favorite here. They want to automate everything. The stock price is pretty low at this time, 53. And we got a few more as you can look through here. PaySafe, a good one here. G dot, green dot is a good one also. All low RSI candidates. Look here, we got PayPal down big time. You could look at that one too. Fidelity is a good one also. So what we can now do is we can look at positive gross margin candidate. Looks like many of these are positive gross margin. We can also look at positive sales here. So you'd avoid some weak links here and get the stronger candidates. So with that, these are the great fintech stocks that you can buy at these levels and take it from there. And what we'll do is we looked at one more trend. When we looked at the ETFs, the trends that we saw was human genome or gene editing. Let's look at gene editing stocks here and see what we can buy. So these are all the great gene editing stocks here. Our friend Kathy Wood has got many of these stocks here, and we could focus on lower RSI candidates. No surprise, as you see here, all the RSI levels are lower. I did not even put a filter here, with the exception of maybe Sangmo here. Everything else is lower. So let's also just say low RSI, just to make sure we only look at low RSI candidates, means stocks are beaten down here. Now we are getting only low RSI candidates here. Keep watching here, all these RSI levels are low here. And we can also say we want positive gross margin here, so that way we kind of eliminate some of the weaker candidates. Look here, some of these you could buy at these levels here. We got Bluebird Bio down big time, slowly recovering at these levels. I think it's a good one to slowly buy here. Great oncology play also. And we got ALNY, Lumina. Some of these are high price stocks, as you can see here. And Emergent Bio, these guys botched up big time in the in the COVID vaccine manufacturing. Now it's recovering, as you can see here. Still probably a good recovery play here. So with that, looks like the gross margin did not filter is not working out. Let's remove this filter here, because some of these companies are really small companies and they're not making enough margin here. So keep watching here. Some of these stocks are low price stocks like Fix here, down big time, low RSI. You could look at some of these names here and slowly accumulate. So with that, what we'll do now is we looked at one more trend here. Looks like this time around cyber security is also a little bit down. Let's look at cyber security here and go from there. So we got here cyber security. Let's see here. Right here. So let's look at cyber security stocks here. As you look through here, cyber security is also down big time. And as you scan through here, we've got VMware, and we got a few more here. Rad, this is also good. Let's look at low RSI candidates here, so we don't get too many stocks here. So keep watching here. I think all these stocks will work here. We got great stocks here. SWI, checkpoint is down big time, as you can see here. RSI is 50. You could look at checkpoint here. Only problem I have with checkpoint is not a great performance. It's not really great. It used to be a great stock a while ago, but now it's kind of struggling a little bit. So what we'll do is RSI candidates. Let's remove the RSI filter here, because these cyber security stocks typically have a little bit higher RSI. That's why I think we should remove RSI filter here. I like stocks like CrowdStrike here, which came down big time today. Look here, we got CrowdStrike came down big time today, 10% down. You could look at some CrowdStrike at these levels and take it from there. So if I say 1 day down here and sort by 1 day drop here, look here, we got Talos, Splunk also dropped big time, CrowdStrike dropped big time. You could look at some of these names here, and Sentinel-1 is one of my favorite play here, down a little bit here, but still RSI is high. So at this time, I would look at stocks like Talos, Splunk, and CrowdStrike here. And even though RSI is high, those are the good ones here. I would hold on to JAMF a little bit, let it stabilize, then we'll jump in. So with that, what we'll do now is we'll look at hype low price stocks. I know many of you like to buy low price stocks here, and still great ones. Let's look at those candidates here and take it from there. So as we scan through here, we got low price stock here. Try to see, let's say stock price less than $10, and see if there are some good ones here. These are all stocks with the price less than $10, as you can see here. Let's focus on low RSI candidates here. Here also, these are the stocks which are down as of now. So as you can see here, we got a nice list of stocks which are low price and low RSI, as you can see here. Let's also say we want positive gross margin here, so we get a little more stronger candidates. So now we are getting stronger candidates. We could look at these candidates here and slowly accumulate. We'll even make it a little more stronger here with the positive sales growth here, so that we get even a little more stronger candidates. So you could look at these stocks here. Keep watching here. We got BLBX, just a $3 stock. Nice sales growth, nice gross margin. Stock has been down, as you can see here. You could slowly buy as a contrarian here. and take it from there. Very low market cap. And then you got go to and few more as you can scan through here. Keep watching for the stocks which are turning around slowly in a 1 day, 5 day time frame, like the one here, VINO, and even Tiger here, good one here. And you got few more like NETI, very low price stocks here, but a great potential. Many of these have got nice sales growth and gross margin. Even Kala is one of my favorite here, trying to turn around here. You could look at this one also. A little bit high RSI, I mean high performance right now, but still RSI is low. You could still buy this one. And you got few more as you can scan through. You could look at these candidates here and slowly buy. Look here, we got green box here. It's a crypto play here. This is a good one to slowly accumulate at these levels. I've seen these stock at $15-16 in the past. Could be a good one to slowly buy. And then you got few more as you can scan through here. All great stocks. Keep watching for improvements in a 1 day, 5 day time frame. Keep watching for insiders buying like LifeMD here and institutions buying. Those are the good ones. You could also buy along and take it from there. So as you scan through, we got few more. You can just slowly go through them and see if it's worth your money here and take it from there. Next, what we'll do is, I know many of you want to sell put options here. We could look at what stocks we can sell some put option. So with that, let's put the filter off here and put it back on. We want volume greater than 1 million shares here. And to sell put option, you want high implied volatility. So let's say we want high IV here. So we get a nice sort by high IV percentile. Keep watching IV percentile here. All great IV percentile. And typically to sell put options, you want stock price to be higher. So typically we want stock price to be more than 30. So that's when you make money and get some nice premium. So I will say stock price greater than 30 here. There you go. Now we are getting the stocks here. You could sell some put option here. Let's say we want low RSI. Let's say low RSI. There you go. So these are some few names that we you could sell some put options here, make some money that way. Look at Stitch Fix here, just a $32 stock here, low RSI, high IV percentile. And Peloton again, same story, high IV percentile, low RSI. You could slowly sell some put option here. Peloton is dropped big time after the earnings here. I think from here on it could be stabilizing and going forward. JAMF, I would wait a little bit. If you're a contrarian, you could sell some put option. We have to see how Apple product here will be impacting JAMF and take it from there. And others like Exact Sciences, Anaplan, great stocks here. Even GM, GMAD and AMT, also good ones here. You could sell some put options on these names and take it from there. And last but not least, what we'll do is we'll look at one last thing here and call it a day. So what I will do is I'll put here social media stocks. We have seen social media is down big time here. Keep watching here. Let's look at low RSI candidates in social media. So these are low RSI candidates within the social media, and keep watching. All have got low debt to equity ratio for most part. You could buy these beaten down social media stocks at this time. I'm sure it will do great. I think you'll if you buy many of these stocks which are dropped big time with the low RSI, they can rebound nicely as you go forward. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.